Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 13th of April in the year 2020. It has been 30 days since Donald Trump officially put us into a state of national emergency. And then yesterday put all 50 states under the disaster declaration for the first time in the United States' history ever. That's a big deal. Now, I'm getting a lot of shit from people saying that you're bashing other channels. Let me explain something to you real quick. All these channels that have been making money off people and making videos and talking about Endgame and Antichrist and this, that, and the other thing, this is it right now. Donald Trump has basically just said that people that think that the states are going to start unlocking and go back to business as usual, it's total bullshit. They didn't just put all 50 states under control of this Zionist, Israel loving father in law to probably the Antichrist. He didn't just do this yesterday to simply release it. It doesn't work like that. I just don't understand it. And then when I see channels like this right here running videos of this nurse, an ICU nurse from 30 years, speaks out, yet she doesn't show her face, she doesn't show her credentials, and you can't even understand what she's saying. When there's numerous MDs showing their credentials, showing their faces, using their real voices all over the internet saying this entire thing is a hoax. That's why I'm calling other channels out, because what are you doing here? What are we doing here? Is this real? Or are you still trying to protect your future with YouTube? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4 doctors in a row I found in less than a minute, but people are running this and acting like it's some sort of information. Someone that won't show their face, won't show their credentials, blah, 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 blah. COVID virus is nothing but a mild flu, period. So everything that's going on right now is a complete and total lie. Do you see what I'm saying? And left, right, and center. This just came out the other day. Now they got to kill a bunch of turkeys, 500,000 turkeys, because another fatal bird flu has popped up. Do you see what I'm saying? It's astounding to me that people are still running with bullshit when the reality is right in our faces. Do you see this? This is an aerial photograph of the video I showed you yesterday of all the military vehicles. This was just pulled up this morning. That's the quarry. See it? There's the quarry. And if you zoom in on it, wow, look at all those military trucks hidden right in plain sight. Nobody sees them. Well, guess what? There's more. This is from another quarry. A subscriber just sent me this morning. You notice anything strange hidden behind this fence at a quarry? It makes me wonder how many quarries the United States government has bought up over the years, because look at that. This is a totally different quarry with a whole bunch of military trucks hidden in it. Is anybody catching on to what's happening as of yet? I mean, are we still going to dick around worrying about 5G and everything else? 5G is going up no matter what. But that's not our clear and present danger. Our clear and present danger is we're surrounded, exactly like I've been telling you for the last several weeks. I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm just wondering when other people are going to let go of worrying about monetization and worrying about secret words and worrying about selling their wares to people, when the United States is now a disaster area. The federal government has power over absolutely everything, and this entire COVID-19 lie continues to move forward. Seriously. Remember when we told you they were going to use weather as a weapon? Well, it would appear that has begun. Because that's the East Coast of the United States right now. That's bad, people. That is really bad. Never Lose Truth has been on this since the beginning. But here it goes. They're not going to release anything. People need to wake up and understand that we are being taken over from the inside, the outside, and all the way around. You see what I'm saying? You think it's completely coincidental that one subscriber sends me pictures of a quarry loaded with military trucks? And then another subscriber sends me the same thing the very next day. And then when we look for quote-unquote satellite pictures, we find them. That's a lot of trucks, dude. That's a quarry. It's not a military base. It's not anything other than what it looks like. People need to understand that this is happening right now. It's blowing me away the amount of denial that's going on. Do you remember this? A wicked and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and no sign shall be given to it except the sign of the prophet Jonah. And he left them and departed. Think about that, man. Think about that. Because I've been praying for a sign. I've been praying to not deceive and not misdirect people. People can think whatever they possibly want. But this, to me, is crazy. That you're going to, I mean, most channels are literally posting up information that's been out for 7 to 10 days. What are we doing here? Use this platform while we still have it. Stop worrying about monetization and being censored, etc., 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 etc. I left this comment right here. I'm sure it's not there anymore. And I said, I'm curious with all the actual MDs coming out with their names, credentials, etc. for the last several weeks explaining the COVID lie. You picked the one channel that constantly uses code words to protect monetization in sources that never show their faces, real names, etc. I'm beginning to suspect your entire channel is indeed disinfo, as I always did. I'm not saying that to be a dick, but we don't know who these people are whatsoever at all. Do you see what I'm saying? Whatsoever at all. Why show the one person that you can't tell who it is whatsoever at all when you have a literal cornucopia of actual MDs coming out saying the exact same thing that we've been supposing since the beginning? Do you see what I'm saying? And it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You need to at least know whether you're going to take this chip, this biometric needle that Bill Gates is telling everyone they need to get, or if you're going to leave this mortal coil under your own power. That's all I got. I'm out.